Thanks for staying with us. We're still discussing NAFDAC. Miriam, you got something?
So this issue is just, I mean, for Nigeria, it's a problem. I remember those videos that came out just before Christmas. And you know, those drinks, yes. You know, even food. And during that period is when we give out hampers and receive hampers. I've become like a, well, I don't know what to, I'm just, everybody's terrorized of beer at home because I have refused. Nobody's going to drink any wine or, you know, especially between a certain price range. But even the really expensive ones too, they have like different ones that they are doing right now. So that's one, you know. There's also the one of the children's food, and that one, I saw a video which showed that in Europe, where this food is manufactured, there's a minimal amount of sugar that they put, or no sugar, because they're dealing with babies. But the ones that come to Africa have so much sugar that is detrimental to the health of the child. And this is something that they will have to live with for the rest of their lives. We are having younger and younger children with diabetes because of the sort of food that we give them. So now it's not enough to just trust brands, to just even trust what it is that they're, you know, writing out. So this is not just counterfeit. These are well-documented, licensed brands, but they're doing things differently when they're sending things to Africa. They are putting more sugar in our drinks, more sugar in our food for our babies, for ourselves. So these are the things we need to look at. List of ingredients. Some of them do not really put down everything, you know. And measurements as well. Sometimes the measurements is not right. So why did I highlight all this? Because whether we like it or not, there's only so much you can do. That's why we have regulatory bodies. You're not doing your job. Simple. You're not doing your jobs. I don't think you even understand, the regulatory bodies understand what it is that they are meant to be looking out for. The reasons why we have these things coming into our country, and as many as they're coming into, is because our regulatory bodies are turning their faces away, or they're collecting money. Instead of punishing them or sealing them, they are collecting money. Then there's also, of course, customs. We're allowing all sorts of people to bring in goods into the country. How? Through customs. Why are you not doing the job that you're meant to do? We've seen where we go to some shops, we know that they are selling, what do you call them? Goods that have been banned.
You sell the auction.
Yeah, so they're smuggled in. No, not auctioned.
Counterfeit?
No, smuggled in. You smuggle in goods. There are shops that sell those, what's the word for things that have been banned? They sell those products. You know that they have been contraband. Thank you. They sell these contrabands. We know that they are contraband. We know that our government has put a ban on them, but we go to these places, we buy, and whatever they give us, we take it. The one thing with the danger with contraband is whatever it is, there's no NAFDAC number on them, there's no evidence of they're properly licensed that it is good for you, you just take it. And that's because we're not doing the job that we're meant to do, and we Nigerians are also greedy. Then we have to see how NAFDAC, I've seen some of the cases where NAFDAC, you know, they put their seals, those things that they put on drugs especially, you take a picture and you're able to tell when it was manufactured, if it is expired. They try to do that, but I think that a lot has to also do with sensitization. I don't think many Nigerians know that. Now, recently, I found that there's something that that NAFDAC may be doing that is also causing a problem, which is that there's an amount, or the process is so long and winding and so expensive that people are finding ways to sell their products black markets. Yeah. And when you do that, so Nigerians are like, okay, so they sell it to Nigerians as this is cheaper. It doesn't have NAFDAC number, but it's the real thing. But what happens is that in black markets, you can have people selling anything that's dangerous to your health, because they are telling you that NAFDAC does not make it easy. So why is the process for getting NAFDAC registration so hard? And why is that people that even have the money are able to, you know, like jump the process to get their products out there? Not necessarily because it was properly looked at and licensed. These are allegations, but we have people who will tell you that in doing their businesses, these are some of the things that they have encountered.
Going to the issue you
with
raised,
the regulatory bodies.
May not be doing their job, because the DG here is crying for help, saying that we need to have this 500,000 naira fine or this 5-year jail term. It's not going to work. We need a death sentence, because they see that they are shutting down, they are sealing, they are arresting, but yet these guys get out. They pay the 500,000 naira and then they're back out. So she's saying we need something more draconian, like a death penalty, because that way her job is a bit easier. Because we've seen customs seize things, they take the right.
Death penalty
the next day they are back. So obviously,
death penalty for also the staff of the regulatory bodies that are turning their eyes away or collecting monies or collecting bribes. So that's the thing. Don't just punish the end user. Don't just punish the people that bring it in. Punish also the regulatory bodies or the personnel that work under your bodies. The corrupt ones. We allow them get away
to happen. So, first of all, let's get a legislation increasing it. Until our lawmakers were being kidnapped, there was no death sentence for kidnappers whose victims died in their custody. It took something to shift. So I hope that shift will happen to them so that they would all see what we are going through. Because you buy yours and put it in your hand luggage from wherever you travel to, doesn't mean that the general populace are not suffering what we just highlighted. I just mentioned the baby that I live with and see every day. You know, people are living these problems and it's happening to people, destroying people. We have more kidney cases, more urologist cases, too many new cases. As a community, you must respond. You are our representatives. And increase the penalty. The DJ of NAFDAC should not be shouting
saying that
this much.
If I increase them, they will pay.
No. Let the consequence be daring. Now, you cannot find somebody where he's mixing and you have arrested. You have evidence of them mixing these things, like all those videos that surfaced at the end of the year last year.
They should go.
All should face a trial and the consequence penalty for it should be death, because they have murdered more people than you can even find on record.
And that's why they should go, and that's why the death penalty. So I understand that some of the NAFDAC people may go and take all the bribes, right? The law would be there for those ones. You are not doing the job that you're supposed to do. So those ones may not be as heavy as the death penalty. First of all, the people who are going abroad, who are telling them they want substandard products, will be punished severely for that. The people who are manufacturing those substandard products, the people who are bringing it in, the people who own the businesses, you know already that the business you're doing is substandard and it's killing a lot of people. You should go for it. By the time you take them out, first of all, you see that the people who are doing the regulation will understand that I have to do this right or else I am going as well. So we need to, all this 5,000 naira, 500,000 naira, 1 million naira fine is not working anymore for us. It's too small.
We have to.
Can't do it like
thank
that.
you, ladies. That's all we can say. But I think in a nutshell, really, we need to make it more stringent. We need to also make it a bit more drastic. Death penalty is what I've always fought for, but I don't know if it will be allowed in this case. But the thing is that if we want to fix this country, we need some more drastic measures to combat crime. That's all we can take.
Dora Akunyili did it.
Sorry?
Dora Akunyili did it.
Yes, she fought this battle tooth and nail, even up until death. That's all we can take on today's show. Hope you learned a few things as we have. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.